So, Amazon apparently has their own smartphone now. The Fire. I don't get it. I mean, by I don't get it, I don't mean that this might be a horrible business decision that will bankrupt their company. I'm no businessman. For all I know, people might buy this and make millions, billions of dollars off of it. Be a huge success for them. They could destroy the iPhone and Samsung together. But I don't get the point of this phone. It is a phone that is apparently specifically designed to make it easier to buy Amazon products. Because apparently buying Amazon products as it stands is just kind of a time-consuming, annoying process. They just haven't streamlined it yet, and you need this special device to help you with the interface. Because I have all kinds of trouble buying stuff on Amazon on my computer. Yeah, it's like $200, $300 for this phone. That's just a phone with a really kick-ass Amazon app. So I'm paying $200, $300 so I can have an easier way to give you more of my money. And have a monthly service charge for the phone. They do have some interesting stuff on this. I mean, there's a... They said they had this picture thing. You can point the phone at something and take a picture of the item. And supposedly it'll recognize 100 million items. It's like 100 million items, it says in this thing. And it will take you to that product on Amazon. That's kind of neat. But that is something that I don't really see remaining just a part of this phone. If they really have something that works that well for that, I would wager they'd make that an app and get it out to as many people as possible. Yeah, all the cool features on this phone, I don't really see how they could remain exclusive to just the Amazon phone. You would think they would become an app. And even if they don't, are they really worth it? Is it really worth it? Hell, I don't freaking get the iPhone either. I understand the iPhone. It's a smartphone. It's a nice smartphone. $500 to $600? Why would you pay for that? And why do you desperately need the new model immediately? I remember a couple of years back, I can't remember what model iPhone it was, but there are people who stand out in front of the store for days and days and days waiting to give them all of their money. And then a couple months later, they slash the price by $200. Obviously, because that's what they're going to do anyway. And the people who had stood there for days and days and days were now angry that they got ripped off. To which Apple responded by giving them a rebate. And I'm watching this thinking, no, don't give them a rebate. If you give them a rebate, they won't learn anything. They won't learn their lesson, which I guess is the point of the rebate. They don't want all these customers pissed off and not wanting to buy it at launch next time. I don't understand the concept of buying much of anything at launch, honestly. A new car, what's the point? It's going to degrade in value almost instantly. Go find it when it's got about 50,000 miles on it and buy it for absurdly less, like a third of the cost. I don't get console wars. Well, I understand console wars. I was a Nintendo boy at the time. I had a friend who was with Sega Genesis when I was with Nintendo for quite a while. Then I moved to the Xbox, and I was big into the Xbox. Now I'm pretty much saying screw them both, and I'm just going to stick with my computer. But I don't understand the big hype that comes in at the launch of a console. I understand why companies want it to be a big hype, but I don't understand why consumers buy into it. Unless there are two circumstances I can think of for buying a console at launch. You are about to die, or you just have so much money you have no idea what to do with it, so let's buy this new thing. Those are the only two circumstances I can think of for you to buy a console at launch. Why, you ask? Well, because they're overpriced. There's going to be bugs in them that they haven't worked out yet. that are going to have to go through playtesting, because basically we are the playtesters generally. They have their own playtesters, but there's always a lot of crap that goes through into the finished product. And there's almost no games to play on it. They have made almost no games for this at launch. So you've got something that is too expensive, just might break down, and there's very little you can do with it. So I don't understand the need to buy it at launch. Wait a year. Wait 2 years. Wait for the price to drop a couple $100 and for them to get a bunch of new games for it. And then maybe pick one up used. That's generally what I do. Yeah, back to this Amazon phone Fire thing. I don't get it.